We know how much it costs to run one, and we know when the best time to buy is. Now let me show you how to research and pick out that perfect 911. Now all this information is great for any car, but we're going to stick with the modern 911 Carreras that we've talked about in our previous videos. If it's a newer model you're interested in, first thing you need to do, visit the manufacturer's website. Use their car configurator and play around with the different builds to learn as much as you can about the various options and packages available. Figure out the options that you want and write them down. Personally, I like to make lists. I'll put all the options in a must-have list. I'll have a like or bonus options list, and then I'll have another list for the deal break options that I don't want on a car. The idea is you should be able to look at a car, be able to tell what options it has, what options it doesn't have, and eliminate the ones that you're not interested in right off the bat. This is going to make your search much, much easier. Now, if it's an older car you're interested in, turn to Google. A lot of times, you can find press releases and old brochures on any model on the web. Edmunds is also a great resource for information and options lists on older vehicles. Now be sure to research that model that you're interested in, just in case there's any issues or problems with that specific model. Sites like RenList and 6Speed Online are great places for information, and their forums are filled with knowledgeable people who can be very helpful. I spent months on these forums, talking to as many people as possible and learning as much as I could before I picked out my car. Also, I'm a big fan of the Certified Pre-Owned program by Porsche. It's a certification that gives you a peace of mind that the car is up to a certain level of quality, plus it extends the warranty. Details can be found on the manufacturer's website. It'll add a few grand to the cost of the car, but in my opinion, it's well worth it, especially when you have all kinds of little warranty issues like mine has. Now it's time to start searching the market. Porsche's Certified Pre-Owned website is a great place to start. With their website, it's very easy to narrow down the search to include only the cars you're interested in. Sites like AutoTrader are fine, but the searches can be a little clunky since it's focused on searching every make and model in comparison to something like the Porsche search. Of all the generic car search sites, CarGuru is by far my favorite. They are unique in that you can search for more specific options than most of the sites. Plus, they also list how long the car has been for sale and if the asking price has went down since it's been on the lot. Typically, dealerships don't want the cars to sit on the lot for more than 3 months. So if you can find a car that's been for sale for a long time, you can probably negotiate a better deal on it. Once you found a car you like, be sure to check the Carfax Report for any discrepancies in the history and how many owners the car has had. If everything is checked out so far, look up the retail value on NADA Guide and Kelley Blue Book and compare that to the asking price. Now once you've started to find multiple cars that you're interested in, do yourself a favor and make a spreadsheet. List all the cars and the important information so that you can stay organized and quickly compare and contrast. Here's a spreadsheet I made when I was searching for my 911. You can see that I've listed all the specifics of each car that are important to me. Now once you have all the information in front of you, you can figure out what cars you're most interested in and figure out what's a good price to offer. Now keep in mind, you have to balance out getting the best deal versus the options that you want. A car with more desirable options is going to go for a higher price and not sit on the lot as long as, say, that yellow Canary car with a red interior that nobody wants. Now, with most cars I've purchased, I've been able to negotiate about 5 to 6% off the asking price. Some I've done a little bit better, some I've done a little bit worse. It really depends on how desirable the car is. Before you contact the dealer, go ahead and secure financing with your bank or credit union. Letting them know that you already have the funds readily available will encourage them to work with you, and they'll be more likely to give you the deal that you want. Next, call the dealer and make an appointment to come look at the car. If you can't travel there, you may have to rely on what the salesman tells you on the phone as well as the information you've gathered through Carfax and your searching. Now sometimes you can ask somebody on one of the forums to go look at a car for you. Many people, like myself, are more than happy to go car shopping for a day, even if it's not for ourselves. When you get to the dealership, come prepared. Have a binder with all the information about the car you're interested in, the financial approval letters from your bank, and any question that you may have about the car. These questions could be about maintenance records, oddities on the Carfax report, or anything else that you can think of. Once you've looked the car over and you've decided that's the one for you, let the dealer know that you're ready to sign papers right now and tell them the deal that you want. they'll likely give you the typical spiel that the car is worth more than what you want to pay for it. And don't get upset, don't be rude, just thank them for their time, give them your information, and turn around and leave. If you've offered them a reasonable deal, they're going to stop you either before you come out of the door or call you shortly after you leave. One last thing, if you have a trade, don't let the dealer know. They're going to ask, so just say maybe or you don't know yet. The reason is they want to lump in the trade with the sale of the car. The more variables, the better it is for them because they can make more money off you. You want to treat it as both are separate transactions. That way you can maximize the price you get on the trade and the price you get on the car. So that's how I buy a used car. Just remember, the more you know, the better position you're going to be in to get the best deal. Is there some kind of advice that I didn't list? Be sure to leave it in a comment below. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more content just like this in the future. Thanks, guys.